Now I am going to discuss about the reserved words of JavaScript. So reserved words are the words which meaning has a specific that reserved word has a specific meaning in the JavaScript code, and this reserved word cannot be used as a variable. Okay, so there are different type of reserved words used in JavaScript that are displayed in your book, table number 6.2, keyword in JavaScript. So there are lots of keywords available, and these keywords are also known as reserved words, as because the meaning of these words are already explained to the JavaScript language. So you just use the name of the keyword in your coding part. Okay, and some of them, the abstract, boolean, break, else, enum, for, float, etc. So student, we are going to use these different type of keywords in our JavaScript coding part. Okay, now next point is data types. So next point is data type. Data types. Data type means what type of data you want to use in the coding part, that is known as data types. So JavaScript has three different types of data types, that is number, after that string, after that boolean. Okay, so we have three different type of data types that is used in JavaScript code, that is number, and for example 45, 2.3, these are belongs to number data types. Okay, after that string. So what do you mean by strings? Strings means group of character. Your name is a string, my name is a string. Okay, so group of character, when you group some individual character together, that is known as string. So all of you remember that strings are put with double quotation mark. Okay, so our school name Pragjyopika. So it is a string. So you can put the string within the double quotation mark. Okay. So after that boolean. So boolean value means it contains two values. It may be true or it may be false. Okay. Or we can say false true, or it contains true for 1 and false for 0. So student, these are the different type of data types that are used in JavaScript coding. Okay, now let us discuss how to declare a variable in your coding part, JavaScript coding part. Generally, the var, that is a short form of variable, the var word is used. It is a keyword. Var is a keyword. Okay, so you are going to use the var keyword for declaring variable in your JavaScript code. So var followed by the name of the variable. Suppose num1. So this is the variable I declare, that is number 1 with the var keyword. And you can declare multiple variable together by giving a comma after the variable name. Suppose number 1, after that number 2, comma 210. Okay, student. So look at here, I am declaring three variables together and separated them by using the comma operator. And but before declaring them, you give the var keyword before them. Okay, so this is how we can declare one variable, one single variable, or we can declare multiple variables. Okay, After that, assignment statement. Assignment. Assignment statement. Assignment statement means whenever you are going to put some value against a variable name. So when you declare a variable, it will occupy one memory space, and inside that memory space you want to put some value. So that is known as assign. Okay? To store value in a variable, assignment statement is used. You can store number, string or boolean value in variables. So as we have three different type of data types that are used in JavaScript, that is number and boolean or string. So we can assign these three different type of values against a variable name. Boolean value are true, no, yes, no, or 1 or 0. So now consider the following three variables with their values from your book. var roll number, equal to 455. After that, var pass equal to true. After that, var student name equal to suppose x, y, z. So these three variables, the first one is rule number, which is assigned a numeric value, that is a number value, that is 455. After that, var pass, it contains a boolean value, that is of true. That is, after that we have another variable, that is student name, and that name contains a string, and all of you remember that the string is put inside the double quotation mark. Now there is a coding part in the figure 6.4. So we are going to use this variable in our coding part. So let us write the program first. that is used in your book, that is figure from figure 6.4. That is document type HTML. First of you write doc type HTML. After that you start the first tag of the HTML, that is the HTML. After that you start the body, as because you can write the JavaScript coding inside the body tag of the HTML. After that you write the attributes of the two attributes of the HTML, that is script language is equal to JavaScript. That means we are going to use the language, that is JavaScript, and the type is equal to text/JavaScript. After that here we declare three variables. Var roll number is equal to 453, var pass is equal to true. After that var student name equal to xyz. After that I used a new statement, that is document.write. Okay, and this document statement is used to write the text on the web page. That means the document statement is used to write the statement on the web page. That means what type of text you want to display on the web page, that can be write using the document statement. Okay, so document.write within the round bracket, roll number equal to within double quotation mark plus roll number plus, and this is the break, BR break. I think all of you know what is the use of breaks tag, that is used to break the line, okay, of the web page. After that document.write, here we are going to display the name of the student, and document.write pass is equal to past. So student, the plus operator is basically used to join the text with a number. Okay, so this is a small coding part that is developed using the JavaScript along with the HTML, where we declare the three variables, and after declaring the three variables we assign the value here. Okay, and one thing, that is the string is used with some small quotation mark. After that document.write, this statement is used to write something on the web page. So what we want to write on the web page, that is roll number. Roll number, when we execute the, you browse this code using browser, then this will display roll number equal to 453. Okay, and pass is equal to true, student name is equal to xyz. So student, this is how you can write the JavaScript coding along with the HTML part. So here today we discuss how to declare the variables and how to assign the value to the variables, and how can you write text on the web page, and that can be used by the document.write statement of JavaScript. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you.